Hi, guys. This is Ed Kramer, chair of the SIGGRAPH Pioneers Group from 2019 until 2021. And I want to thank the Pioneers Steering Committee for allowing me another 3 years. So I'm going to be with you guys until 2024. I want to thank our featured speaker, Donna Cox, for her incredible presentation about her incredible life's work in scientific visualization. The interview I did with Donna still needs to be edited, so expect that to be posted as soon as I have time to do the editing, probably the week after SIGGRAPH. I'll mail a link to the group when it's posted on the SIGGRAPH YouTube channel. And as the steering committee, for the first time, we actually had nominations. We had a number of truly remarkable people, and everybody in the steering committee voted for their top three. Donna was our elected choice, but there were a number of other awesome candidates. So we'll be hopefully having some of them appear as our featured speakers in 2022, 23, and 24. One of the big things of the year has been documenting our legacy. On February 18th, we had a Zoom meeting with Joan Collins, the Los Angeles SIGGRAPH History Project, Adele Newton, the communications chair for the SIGGRAPH History Committee, Mary Whitton, the chair of the SIGGRAPH History Committee, Amanda Wick, the archivist from the Charles Babbage Institute at the University of Minnesota, Dave Kasich from Boeing was there, and also I was there representing the pioneers. And afterwards, I did a video, another video with Amanda Wick, where I ran around my apartment with my laptop asking questions, showing her things, going into all my stuff in the basement, opening drawers, and asking questions about what kind of content they're looking for. So that would be real helpful. If any of you want to watch that, the link is posted down below. And in a moment, we're going to see a video from Mary Whitton and Bonnie Mitchell about the SIGGRAPH archiving project and other ways you guys can help with documenting our shared SIGGRAPH history. So like in the past couple of years, I've also edited together a Pioneers in Memoriam video honoring some really amazing and important icons of science, computer technology, graphics, and interactive techniques who have passed in the last few years. And it was weird. I was highlighting text, I was cutting and pasting, and the irony hit when I finally got to tribute to the person who actually invented the idea of highlighting text and cutting and pasting it. Who knew? And you know, it's the tools that we use every day. We never really stop to think about the fact that somebody actually invented them. Everything from laser printers to science fiction concepts like being able to get a map of anywhere in the world using Google Earth. There's also a famous dad in the mix who knew that his invention would lead to the development of basic language, which opened up a world of programming and ushered in the whole world as we know it today. There's also a really nice tribute in there to Bob Holtzman from some of his JPL colleagues. And we were also saddened to learn, I just discovered this last night, that Bob's wife, Patrick Prince, has also passed recently. She was so pivotal to SIGGRAPH's art and art show history. There's a lot to read in this in memoriam video. And since the video goes by real quick, I highlighted some keywords in yellow. But if you want to read the full text, there's this amazing invention called the pause button. And I'll bet some clever pioneer invented that too. Also this year, we came up with a Pioneers logo. As a committee, we came up with a number of ideas, and the steering committee eventually decided on the one that we see here. If you don't get it, the logo itself is made out of green phosphorescent lines emulating the earliest computer graphics technologies. Again, thanks to the Pioneers Steering Committee Ed Angel, Norm Badler, Dave Kasich, Ergen Achelman, Henry Fuchs, Jeff Jortner, Ari Blankhorn, Bob Ellis, Dave Schreiner, Frank Foster, Joan Collins, John Petty, Lou Harrison, Roy Anthony, Scott Owen, Teresa May Ryan, and the good Dr. Bill Joel. I couldn't have done this on my own. So thank you very much for all your help and guidance with everything we've done in the past few years. Looking forward to the next 3 years as your Pioneers Chair. Hopefully we can get back to meeting in person again. So stay safe, everybody. Please encourage everyone you know to get vaccinated and continue to trust the science so we can all be together in person next year in Vancouver. Thanks, everybody. And now here's that important presentation from Mary and Bonnie.
Hello, I'm Mary Whitton, Chair of the ACMSIGGRAPH History Committee. I'm going to quickly give you an overview of 3 of our community's current focus areas. You'll hear about one of them in more depth later. It's hard to believe, but the 50th SIGGRAPH conference will happen in 2023, and that's cause for us to celebrate all year. We'll remember milestones, the technologies, the films, the research that wowed us. We'll look at the impact of the technologies that SIGGRAPH helped nurture. We watched research ideas mature into whole new industries, and we'll revisit and learn from our history to help guide our future. So how do we capture our history? 2 of the committee's project areas are stories and artifacts. People are key to the stories, the person telling the story and the people in the story. This is a frame from one of our new interview series with pioneers and trailblazers, telling us how they got involved in graphics and in SIGGRAPH. We're learning what it was that attracted these people to graphics in the first place. We hope that knowing what was key for them will help us attract the next generation of superstars to our field. Another focus is artifacts, the SIGGRAPH things that we all have stashed away in our attics. Now, while we formally call these things artifacts, that's not how we usually refer to them. So let's just go ahead and call it our SIGGRAPH stuff. The committee's goal is to collect and document a wide variety of things that range from proceedings to chapters, newsletters, to one-of-a-kind hardware prototypes, and to one of every single Pixar teapot. So the committee is involved in planning a celebration. We're collecting stories, we're collecting stuff, and we have a huge project to make documentation of these collections accessible. Bonnie Mitchell and Jan Serleman are going to tell us about that project, the online ACMSIGGRAPH History Archive.
Hi, my name's Bonnie Mitchell.
I'm Jan Serleman, and together we co-direct the ACMSIGGRAPH History Online Archive. This archive is supported by ACM and SIGGRAPH and is one of the Digital Arts and History Committee projects. The archive contains information about the SIGGRAPH organization and conferences. This includes information about conferences, contributors, experiences, publications, learning, awards, our community, and collectibles. For example, we are in the process of adding information about all of the animations that have been shown at the SIGGRAPH Computer Animation Festival. We're also adding information about the Emerging Technologies venue, including e-tech chairs and overview text, as well as project descriptions and images.
Courses is the most developed section so far, with over 400 entered. Thanks to Mary Whitton and Maxine Brown for access to their extensive collections. All of the entries in the archive will include an abstract and an image and a link to the published material that exists in the ACM Digital Library. We're also including information about all the SIGGRAPH publications, including Computer Graphics Quarterlies. But the most exciting part of the archive is the section that contains collectibles. For example, we have a page for coffee cups and pins and so much more. When this archive is done, it will showcase an individual's contributions to SIGGRAPH over the years on their personal profile page. This is a work in progress, and we need lots more materials and help doing it. We hope you can help. We need volunteers to enter information, proof pages, manipulate images, and program the back end.
We also need materials and knowledge experts. You were there. You know who did what, and you have stories to tell. We need your help capturing that information and getting it into the official ACM-SIGGRAPH History online archive.
If you're willing to scan your collection of SIGGRAPH materials, we can set you up with access to a repository. If you want to ship your materials to us, hold off a little bit while we work out an agreement with a warehouse, because our homes are already overflowing with SIGGRAPH stuff. Please, if you are interested in getting involved in any way, or you have materials to contribute, contact us.
Thanks, everyone.
Hey, now everybody just get online and let's all schmooze and have a virtual reception like we did last year. Enjoy.